Nita, your favorite diva, and I'm back. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. Let the diva know you stopped by. Make sure you subscribe if you like the vibe. If this is your first time here, welcome and welcome back, Diva Squad. So I give it 3 out of 5 stars. It knew what it was, and it delivered just that. I'm doing a trailer reaction, and here on Nita the Diva's channel.
Hey y'all. Hey y'all, can y'all hear and see the diva? Excuse me, I have on my bed clothes. It's time to go to bed. How's everybody out there doing? It's your girl Nita, your favorite diva. I am back to discuss reality talk TV. And Monique Nicole will be joining me today. So don't worry. But let's go ahead and just get acquainted. Make sure you are liking the video as you come in. Make sure you are subscribed if this is your first time, if you like the vibe. And what else? Yeah, let's get into the things. Share, do all of the things, okay? Do all of that. So we're getting ready to get into the first thing that I'm going to, hey Daria, the first thing that I'm going to be talking about today is actually Love and Marriage DC. We're going to go ahead and get into that. Y'all let me know between Love and Marriage DC, I think Potomac was a much better episode than we've gotten all season. So kudos for them. And baby, when I tell you Married to Medicine brought the house down, because baby, when I get into this rant that I'm about to get into in the Married to Medicine section, make sure, matter of fact, I'm going to clip it, baby. I'm going to clip it and it's going to be on the channel tomorrow because, baby, them heifers had me so fucking hot. Do you hear me? Hot. So I'm going to tug on all them bitches' wigs. All of them. All the doctors. And Toya. We're going to get into it. But the first thing on the menu tonight is Love and Marriage DC. It's OT. Let's go ahead and get into it, girl. Hey, Bill. How you doing, girl? Girl. Dragging. Do you hear me? Them bitches. No. And I know you ain't even supposed to be cursing in the first 2 minutes of your 5 minutes of your video, but girl, that's how I'm telling you. Girl, when I was taking my notes, I got mad all over again. I'm back on Twitter 4 or 5 days later talking about, bitch, y'all tried it. Y'all tried it. So anyway, yes. Hey, Belle. So we are get ready to get into that, but that's going to be towards the end. So I think you watch all of them. I don't know. Do you review Love and Marriage DC? I don't know. But if y'all are not subscribe to Belle, the Belle Perspective TV, make sure you subscribe, baby, because when I tell you her reviews, we have me cackling. I found you by way of Miss Kira Speaks. So that's how I found her. But I love her channel, her reviews, everything. You left it alone. Okay. Right, it's OT. So we're gonna go ahead and get into it so we can get through it. Okay. So that's what we're gonna do. So let me okay, so yes, y'all, everybody speak, say hey to Belle, because that is my girl, and she is in the DMV, so hopefully we will link up. Hey, Monique, that's my other girl. My girl, Miss Kira, Monique, Belle, Daria, these girls hold me down. I love to see it. I love to see it. Yes, girl, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. And that is absolutely a part of the thing. So let's go ahead. Child, the thing that irritates me about Ashley, and hold on, I need to change these settings. Okay, sorry. The thing that irritates me with Ashley, Ashley, y'all, I love Ashley. She is good for TV. If she was not on this show, there would be no show. The show would be canceled. Um, just like I feel like, well, Winter more in season one, but Ashley is the show because she brings an element of childishness, immaturity, keeping up the conflict and shit like that, right? So what I didn't like about this whole thing is that she's telling me that Joy has actually she keeps on reaching out to her post the whole thing going on. Oh, Monique Nicole is here. Okay, hold on one second. Hold on. Are you here? No. Oh, there.
Hi guys.
All
Sorry,
right.
I was having some technical difficulties because I'm trying to get my damn lightings together, y'all, and this shit is just, ugh, it's not giving me.
I understand you just got in there, girl. You
I gotta figure. Yeah, Nita, I might need your
see.
help offline because I gotta figure out what's the. I don't know. I gotta figure out what's the best angle
Right.
here because I gotta get used to.
Right. You remember I did that too when I
Yeah.
got in this new place.
It
So
was like a trans. You had like a little transition. Yeah.
yes, there was a little transition where you just couldn't figure it out, girl. But guess what?
Yes.
We are here and you look fabulous.
Thank you, honey. So do you.
Say
Ew.
hello to everybody in the chat.
Hi, Chat. Ew.
And
I miss y'all. I feel like it's been a long time, but it was just last week. But I haven't been on YouTube that much just because I was traveling, and it's just the traveling bled into this week because I had terrible issues. I will never, ever, 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 ever fly Frontier ever again, no matter how cheap the ticket is, y'all. It was a terrible. But yeah, I miss y'all. I miss you, Nita.
miss you too, boo.
Yeah, happy to be here.
But yes, it's okay. We good. Now what I want to say about this whole scene here, like I feel like nothing will ever please Ashley if it's not done the exact way that she wants it. So let's go ahead and get into it. So she sits up here saying, "Oh, I did love Joy. I liked her a lot, and we hung out, and we were cool, and we were building all these things or whatever." And then all of a sudden, after all of these chain of events keep happening, now she's like, well, she's reaching out to me, and then it sounds like you're talking to your employer. I'm like, girl, it don't work like that.
Nothing is ever good enough for Ashley. Nothing.
There's no pleasing that girl. And
No.
I'm just like, anyway. So hey, LSW. It's so annoying, but at the same time, it gives us something to talk about because if everybody was getting along together, then we wouldn't have anything to talk about. So
yeah,
here we are.
But see, there's a I don't know. I understand. Listen, me as a person having different friends of different personalities and having to really deal with people a lot, I'm okay with someone having an opposing opinion. I can handle that. What I can't handle is like people who aren't logical and reasonable. That's when it gets very murky for me.
Right.
And
it's tedious, it's exhausting. That's one of the words that come to my mind. Exhausting to deal with a person like that. or whatever. So yeah,
Um,
listen, I get it. We here, boo.
we see we see
So
each
so we get into Clifton and
other.
Troy,
That cracks me up. Clifton.
right? And they're still talking about this throuple. I was like, oh, girl, because your non-existent trying to have a wedding storyline didn't work out. So now we're on this throuple thing, right? So throuple this, throuple that. Is that the new storyline?
I guess so, girl.
It wasn't much here. Like I said, we're breezing through this thing because it's OT. They acting a fool on fucking Twitter. So whatever.
Because I be forgetting to check my Twitter. I be forgetting. So
Oh my God, girl, Twitter is my fave. Like, I love it. You get so many different perspectives, so many different I love it. I love it. I live by Twitter. Like, I do still mess with Instagram. Facebook is a chop, but you know, we still got the people on there. So
sorry, y'all. I'm just posting to my socials.
yes, I'm telling you, she makes the show. Like, if there was no Ashley, there would be no show. I'm telling you, she is petty, but I love her. They are born. Clifton and Joy are born, and they have nothing. And Arena and Jamie, outside of their family is interesting, but they are born. They are fake. Like, I feel like they put on airs, like, you know, that whole like being married for a long time, but it's the quality of the marriage. But they're under the old garb of the whole, let's go ahead and just have a long-term marriage and let's fake it till we make it, and you know, all that stuff. That's what it feels like they are doing.
I still like them.
I do like them. I do like them.
And for y'all don't know, me and Nita last season gave Ashley a lot of credit for being the star of the show, for being entertaining, for helping carrying the show. Two things can be true. She is all that. She's also difficult. She's also narrow-minded. She's also, what's another word?
All of those things.
She's also selfish.
Selfish,
immature, self-centered.
Don't let me get the running off the thing.
To go, you know, I mean, two things can be true. We give people flowers and we also call people out. We on this That's channel, you gonna get fair treatment, baby. Everybody.
Exactly. And the one thing about this whole thing, like when we were getting into this whole winter wonderland, every couple was saying it was going to be a shit show.
That's so funny. How everybody felt.
They did not like it. They were, they felt bad about going. They didn't want to go. They didn't know how it was going to. I was just like, I said, every couple had hesitancy. I was like, from Winter, from the Tylers, from the Silvers to the Pettys to the Duncans.
Because you know, everything was still very fresh.
Yes.
As far as timeline goes. It was very fresh, you know. So
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, they said that, you know, they had their words or whatever. Like I said, this is old stale tea, so it's not no point of going like that. So can this trip be any worse? She's talking to Yusha. She's like, I'm trying. I'm a mother. I should be able to keep these people on, you know, whatever, and you know, just whatever.
Yeah.
Also, the Silvers. What I found really funny is that they talking about we don't want any drama. Yet y'all are the creators of said drama. So I'm trying to figure out how does that actually work? You know what I'm saying?
Everybody is not self-aware. Self-awareness is a gift.
Obviously, it is. Even Winter and Jamie had a truce I believe that Arena, when she agreed to meet Winter at Jerry's, that was a truce on her part because she was
Right.
really upset about what was going on in the DMs and what was being said about her son and her daughter and Jamie and all of that. So it feels like they're actually trying to put aside their differences to be cordial and to do this show. So we
Yeah.
see that. So I wanted to make sure we definitely got that on
Yeah.
camera.
Yeah.
So we see everybody arrive. There's nothing to see there. Everybody arrives in Uber Black and
Mhm. We were black.
they arrive at the Tylers, and the Tylers, they seem like they was trying to advertise somebody's drink. However,
Okay. Yeah.
but it feels like they didn't have a release or whatever the terms. It just didn't work out because they didn't advertise it and all that good stuff. So
Mhm.
whatever. Truth or dare. They had this truth or dare. How do you feel about the truth or dare? I know Arena was super, super duper messy. Sharella Ashley was super duper messy. I thought Quick was real. I thought he was like lighthearted. Like I think he feels like we feel like they are like roommates. Like they're something
Yeah.
like roommates. They don't feel like a real couple.
Cool.
So when he asked him to tongue her down, it was just like, I
You
don't
know, they don't remember wasn't last season they was trying to have more sex and tap into their.
yeah.
So I feel like, yeah, and I can't judge them because they've been married 26 years. So I can imagine after a certain amount of time, you can start to feel like that's your roommate. But that's when you have to step it up and put in, each person has to put in that effort of like, you know what, let's try to do something different, whether that's making the commitment to go on 3 dates a month and try different activities and spend more quality time together and kind of get out the house and get out of the normal routine. Like you have to do that. I assume you have to do that in a marriage when you've been together for a long time, because it can get stale and it can get boring, and people get into their routines. Hey, Miss Kara, you get into your routines, and that's how you become roommates.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
Juan.
and I mean, I think it depends on the couple. I feel like if you're comfortable being roommates, then that's fine. Like y'all might have had y'all fun 20 years ago. You know what I'm saying? And if that's fine for y'all, then that's fine for y'all. It feels like they are very still well connected because they have this show. They do the social media, so it feels like they're always in each other's orbit, but
Yeah.
it doesn't feel like they are very sexual. If that makes romantical, it doesn't feel like that. It feels like they are best friends
They're
almost.
giving me Juan and Robin, but with a better.
No, it's not as bad as Robin.
They knocking on the door of Robin and Juan. They there.
No,
I think they have better. I think they have a more cohesive union.
Yes, that's who she's talking about, Miss Kara. I don't think so. I feel like there's.
I mean, they have similarities to Juan and Robin. They have become roommates, besties, pals, no sex. Seems like similarities to me.
And the thing is that both of them are very attractive.
Very.
And I don't know why they not busting it down. I don't understand. Like, I just don't understand. Like,
I mean, it happens. 26 years.
So in speaking to you, let's just go ahead and say that what you were saying, that they need to do the things, the dates and all that stuff to keep them romantically connected.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I like them. I like them a lot as individuals and couples. I like.
Let me tell you, Jamie is most improved for my men's list
Yeah,
because Jamie season 1.
He hasn't irked me this season thus far. Yeah, there's only been a couple episodes, but yeah,
he's most improved, and you know, like we have a little banter on the Twitter, but it's, you know, I feel like he's been doing better. I think he actually seen himself, and he was like, "Ooh, that's not what I'm trying to do."
Yeah.
So yeah. So anyway, let's keep on going. Oh, I don't want to hold up too much time. So they hung it on down. He's like, I don't know what he talking about. I get. She's like, ain't these lips kissable? Yes, everything is kissable on you, boo. But is he kissing it? That's the question.
Is he kissing it?
Yeah, they may be prude. They may be a little prudish. Yeah, you know, that is, they are from that generation.
Right.
Is it X? So yeah. So it's possible. So they say that, well, Black Block say he is used to her wildness. She's a wild child, but he's used to it. Okay. So y'all let me know if my audio is messing up at all, because I want to know if I'm warging, if I'm doing anything. Just make sure you put it in the comments so I can figure it out. Okay, good. So he said that that's his wild child, and in the truth of it, it was no wildness going on, but she did get into the episode and she kept on saying that she wanted to see people having sex. She wanted to hear people having sex. So there is some wildness there. So they get to the Deep Creek Resort after a long trip. It's not that long. I don't know where they were coming from. From PG County, I feel like Deep Creek is tops 3 hours.
Okay.
However, if you're making stops because
and
you want to get this and you want to get that,
right,
it could make the travel. But they said it was it wasn't that long. But
hold on, I just had a flashback moment in my head, like a time capsule. I remember on Housewives of Atlanta many moons ago when the girls went to Savannah, Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 4-hour drive from Atlanta. It took them bitches 10 hours. I remember when Kenya was like, all right, well, shit, now that we made our way all the way to London, because shit, 10 hours, you could have been overseas in Europe somewhere. So I'm going to tell you right now, I like road. I mean, no, I really don't. I don't like road trips. But if I'm going in a Sprinter van like them with a group of people, I'm going to turn up, have fun, get lit.
Right.
But if I'm going with people who like to stop all the goddamn time, I'm flying, because y'all not about to make a 3-hour trip. I will raise hell. It was a cute little, little situation.
I get it. And Belle said you have to like each other to be pals.
I responded. That was funny. She right. She might have a point, because she said Juan can't stand Robin. That's why they have similarities, but I think Arena and Jamie have a better union.
Yeah. So they get there. It's all this awkward stuff.
She bent it over. I forgot that part. Was she okay? You got a little.
We was trying to get her out of that jumpsuit, that cat suit that she had on.
Ashley is a beautiful woman. She
is, and I love that white cat suit that she had on. That winter white. It was a winter wonderland, and I felt like she dressed the part.
She fine. I'll give her that. She fine.
Yeah. So they kept on catching them in this whole scenario where they was trying to unzip her and get her out of the thing or whatever. Black Block, I like him. He looked like he is a good time. He looked like he don't be trying to do too much. He looked like he just like mellow, low key. Don't fuck with me. I ain't fucking with you.
Right. I like him so far. Yeah.
Yes, I like him. But I feel like Sharella is the one that's gonna hold up the beef. She's gonna uphold the beef because she feels like Joy doesn't like him because he's shady and he's done some things. And he said that was how many how many years ago.
Yeah, I don't.
Over it. He was like, get out of here. Get out of here. I'm not even
Yeah,
doing
I
it.
think Sharella and Joy are the ones that are gonna hold up the beef. You know.
Right. And
To
so we see they say
mm-hmm.
that the Petties are staying at a different location, baby. When I tell you this Roach Motel that they had,
Woo-wee.
this Roach Motel, I said, I would be,
Cha, cha, cha,
I
cha,
would be
cha,
embarrassed.
no.
I'm
Embarrassed.
embarrassed.
Embarrassed. What hotels y'all be having up there, Nita? Y'all hotels look like this?
I don't know. I don't know what Carlos and
That
Kingdom
was in
Rain.
the
I
Holiday
don't know what
Inn.
Carlos and Kingdom Rain was doing for them.
I mean, you can.
Oh,
Goodness gracious.
I said, what is this, Jesus?
What is this, honey? It's giving Nene Leaks. Ooh, child, the ghetto. The ghetto.
The ghetto. I said, what the fuck?
Ghetto.
So, baby, they was sitting up there talking about they're going to have a code word. They're going to do a prayer. They found the Bibles. I'm surprised they even had Bibles in the drawers.
Wait, no. Bitch, that's how you know it's an old ass rusty hotel because they got a Bible in the drawer. That is so 1995. Why the hell is there a Bible in your hotel dresser?
Right. So they do like a little prayer or whatever. And what is their code word they come up with? The righteousness of something. I don't even give a fuck. It whatever. I don't even think they're even going to use it.
I'm shooketh.
But it was funny. It was funny. Okay, so I feel like Black Block was
what are you calling him, Nita? What are you calling him? Black Block? What
Black
I mean?
Block, even his name is Black or Block. Like I don't know. Like
they called him both on the show.
Yeah, the streets say both, so I call them both, so everybody know. Is a Hellion. Oh, what does that mean, boo? And he's chilling now because he did all this dirt when he was younger. Oh, Hell on Wheels, girl. Probably Hell on Wheels. That's what Hellion means.
Oh.
But you could be right.
Could
You
be
could
right,
be right because you know, when you talk about like go-go bands and stuff like that, baby, the things that can be going on under everybody. I get it. I get it. They could stay at the house. Right. It was a girl. Quickly, I would be going home. What the fuck? Y'all are so funny. So Winter talks about, she comes in and she's saying that she had all these plans and nothing is going according to her plans. People are late. Everything just kind of messed up or whatever. Make sure you guys are liking the video. We are recapping Love and Marriage DC. If y'all are finding me for the first time, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like the video. We are streaming multiple platforms, so make sure you go to Monique Nicole and make sure you come to Nita the Divas channel and make sure you do the things, okay?
Both of them. Go to her channel, like, comment. Come to my channel, like, comment. We're trying to grow in 2024.
Yes. Thank you, Miss Kara. I appreciate you, boo. She was talking about she couldn't control everything, and I'm just like, well, girl, it's not about control. We're releasing control. You can only control what you can control. So, you know, you and your plans, thank you for having them. And whenever we can fit them in, then that's when they'll happen. Okay. So we get to the dinner. They have a private chef. His name is Jim Benson. The food looked okay, I guess. But they're all talking about Jamie's talking about his soy milk allergy. You're not talking about shit. let's just keep on moving. They want to get a lot of wine going on. I do remember that.
Mm.
Then the Petties walk in. They give a overall hello.
They get a very
Hey,
dry.
black people.
Yeah, they gave yes.
So that's what they came in giving. And they were on a energy of trying to be cordial with everyone.
Absolutely.
However, comma, you
Mhm.
see the drama in the corner. You see them. You see them. And so here we go. He tries to dap Quick up. He
Mhm.
say, we'll rap later. He ain't give him no dap. He ain't give him no nothing. He said, oh, that's what we doing? Yeah, that's what we doing. So that's that. So that was the episode, y'all. It wasn't much.
It wasn't much.
It wasn't much.
Mhm.
It wasn't much.
But this is why I hate. This is one thing I hate about people, and this is what Ashley has done. I don't like when people put 20 on 10. If you're gonna tell it, tell the truth, tell it right. I don't like, and I think they're gonna they're gonna get into it next episode, but I don't like how she's low-key lying on Clifton, because she every time she tells the story, and we're gonna see it. I don't know if y'all saw the clip for the next episode, but she embellishes it. That's a good word. Thank you. She said that, oh, Clifton stood up. He did not.
Right. Arena was like, he did not do that.
He did not do that. He didn't do it.
No, he didn't. Now, because of his stature, like I said, I didn't like the lean in, but he can't help his stature.
I'm not saying she had to like it, but I just think he meant like, girl, I don't know what. I mean, call it what you want, but I don't feel like it was threatening. Now, yes, she has
It wasn't.
She has a right to say, oh, get out my face. But for her to carry on as if he used his masculine energy to intimidate her, that is not what happened. And I have a problem with her lying and embellishing on him. And unfortunately, Quick has to take up for his wife. He wasn't there, so he's going off of what his wife says. But I do wonder if when he sees it play back, is he like, he'll never say it on camera, but pillow talk. I wonder if he's ever like, babe, nah, that nigga didn't do all that. Nah.
Right. Yeah, like I said, like I felt like, but at his, and you know, I'm the last person to be defending a nigga.
Yeah.
Listen,
but
to his defense, she came out from the hallway like a motherfucking hell.
Thank you.
Acting a fucking fool, coming up to him and screaming, and he's like, I'm trying to figure out what's going on. What happened?
Leaned in like this. He wasn't doing this. Like
it was no hand.
Y'all know, first of all,
nothing
like that. And trust me, I stand 10 toes down for women. I don't play when men try to intimidate women or be aggressive. So trust me, I'm the first one to defend a chick if that happens. But that's not what happened.
That's not.
I don't want to lie and embellish. Don't do that.
And
insinuating something very dangerous.
Right.
Black man, don't do that on TV.
And now she got her husband puffing his imaginary chest up.
Right.
His bird chest up.
What? I don't like
so what is Quick doing? What is Quick doing with Clifton?
Because Clifton will whoop dead ass.
What is Quick doing?
He
calling the homie. That's what he's doing. He calling the homie.
He calling Pookie and them.
Come on.
But look, I just feel like, don't get me wrong, I understand wanting to defend your wife. I get it, but it's just hard because again, he wasn't there. And I'm mad at, if I was Ashley, I'd be cussing Quick out because nigga, why the fuck did you leave me with them people? You knew That's irritating. If I was my husband, I really would go off on him behind the scenes. Maybe not in front of everybody, but behind the scenes, I would have been like, why the fuck did you leave? Because he knew at that time when they were at that basketball game, there was already an immense amount of tension between.
That's true. I felt like that he had the DJ. He was the DJ. That's probably why he
courtside down be seen. That's what the fuck he wanted to do.
Oh,
It was a DJ. I mean, am I wrong? If I'm wrong, I'll take it back.
I don't know.
I sound like Heavenly now. I'll take it back. But
I'm gonna say it, but I'm gonna take it back.
I'm gonna take it back. That's Heavenly. But if I'm wrong, let me know, y'all. But I don't remember him going to DJ. I thought he was going down there to see people.
That's what I thought. I don't know.
You might be right. I might have missed that. You might be right. If he was going to DJ, I take everything I said back. But if he wasn't, his ass should have stayed there because there was already tension going in. I just hate that he wasn't present to see the exchange for himself because maybe his stance would have been a little bit different. That's all. But you know, we'll never know now. So it don't even matter.
Right, y'all. I want y'all to rate it though. It was interesting.
It was cool, but let's move on because we gave them a lot of time, child.
It's interesting. Let's get our ratings down in the comments, but we are moving on to Real Housewives of Potomac.
Oh Lord.
You give it a 6. Okay. Yeah, I think I might be around that. I'm gonna not a 2.
Not a 2.
I think I'm gonna give it a 7.
Okay.
7.5, Miss Kira.
That's fair.
Okay, go through.
That's nice.
Okay. Everybody's being generous except for Monique.
Yeah.
Baby. So let's go ahead and get into the Real Housewives of Potomac. Y'all, if you are just now jumping into the live, or y'all just made it or whatever, we are recapping Real Housewives of Potomac. We're doing reality talk TV, so we're covering a vast amount of different shows. We just covered Love and Mercy DC. If y'all did not catch it on the replay, and make sure in the comments you hashtag replay gang for Love and Mercy DC and give us all your thoughts on it. And so we're getting ready to get into Real Housewives of Potomac. And baby, I love this energy that the brown girls was giving to the light-skinned girls. What the fuck was you talking about? What you say?
What was said?
Hello?
No.
So this is day. I believe this is day 2 in the DR.
Yes,
I believe. And so yeah, so they were sitting over there talking about how they think Candace and
Wendy
were making faces while Gizzard was talking about her daughter Grace. And I will stand on this 10 toes down, and I will say that I don't think that their faces and anything that they were doing had anything directed to Grace. I feel like adults use their children as scapegoats to deflect from the heat that is coming to them.
Yeah.
So in order to make the person look bad, go, oh, she's coming after my kids, my children. That is essentially is what she was doing. What a lot of women, most women, we on this show, most women try to deflect and say, you're talking about my children. No, normally people are talking about your parenting, or even they just don't fuck with you at all. And they don't fuck with you.
I agree.
So I'm trying to figure out what the hell is the problem.
I'm gonna stand alone on this one because again, I do feel like a lot of people, when it has to do with someone you don't like, I feel like a lot of people just have a warped mind and like a narrow mind way of thinking. So everybody's gonna hate Giselle. I don't like Giselle either. But I'm standing on my opinion, and my opinion is I found it weird that they were doing all those faces and stuff while she was discussing her daughter. I just think it's weird. There was no need. The only logical thing I could think of why they would make those faces and smirk and do all that in the conversation about Grace is because maybe they were passing judgment on Giselle for allowing her daughter to go to school in Florida. I don't know. Maybe they were judging Giselle for her sentiments on the situation. I don't know. But again, I'm standing in it. If I'm alone, I don't care. I just think it's weird. There's so many conversations where it would have been okay to roll the eyes and do. I just don't understand logically why they had this negative when she was discussing Grace. It just doesn't make sense to me.
I feel like the negative came from when she opened her mouth.
Yeah, but
I don't even think that they even cared about what she was saying. I think that they were too busy into making their faces like, bitch, we not even like we here. We not here. We're here. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on in their minds, but
I don't know.
I feel like they
You're gonna have to flesh that out
the same way that I thought it. I heard the explanation and I was fine with it. And I don't give a fuck because they do the most. Like,
I agree, Monique. I got to see the uncut version of that scene because it just seems a little weird.
We're sitting up here talking about somebody making faces, and Wendy last season is getting assaulted by Mia, and Robin has her phone up recording her and laughing at her, talking about shut up if you don't want to get. Girl, no.
Yeah, but we're convoluted.
We're not moving the goalposts. Like, no, that's moving the goalposts. I'm sorry.
No, but it's not. It's not though, because the context is I'm talking about my daughter going to college. What about my daughter going to college would cause you to make up screw up faces? Again, unless they're judging Giselle for something that Giselle is doing. When it comes to Grace, I don't know, because we weren't, and Monique brings up a good point. I don't know how they chopped and screwed that. Maybe Giselle divulged something and they were like, what the fuck? Like, maybe they didn't agree with her. Maybe they didn't agree with her, But I just think they edited it in a weird way. It just was, the edit was very weird to me. Because I don't
care about faces. Like, I mean, like, what the fuck? Like, I mean, you cannot control people. That's the same thing that we're saying with Ashley. Everything is not going to go in the way that you want it to go. People can make faces. They can. I've seen other women go in their phones. I've seen them.
It's not about that. You're missing the point that I'm making. The point
I understand it's about her daughter, but I don't feel like nobody cared. It was about the daughter.
Okay.
That's all. I just don't feel like nobody cared about that. And I mean, and even if, yeah, I will give you that. It was weird. Okay.
And I agree with Monique. I think
it was weird. Okay.
I think the edit, I don't know. I just think the edit was very odd.
Thank you, Belle. I appreciate you, boo. All right. So I love the energy that they gave. They came back over there.
Oh, I liked it.
And they was like, hello. And
that was on mute. Yeah, that was that's how she was.
Bitch on mute.
On mute though. She had that.
She did the Beyonce motherfucker mute challenge like she always do when somebody challenges her or steps up to her.
But my thing, Nita, is Giselle, if you feel so passionate and you were so bothered, why did Robin have to be your mouthpiece?
Exactly. Like she wanted Karen to be her mouthpiece as well. We'll get there.
Yeah, that's a good point.
We will get there.
I'm gonna text you, girl. I haven't talked to you in like a week or so. You don't forgot about me, sis. I gotta text you.
We will get there. So yeah, so I like that energy. So like she's sitting up there.
Yeah.
Girl, I don't know if I shade
I
them
like
in my
how
arm. Let me not keep putting my arm up there.
I like how Wendy didn't back down. She was like, "No, what were y'all talking about? Like, what was said? What were y'all talking about?"
And the fact that Rob, she didn't even catch it because she refuses to look in Candace, and Wendy's direction.
Yeah.
Robin caught it. Robin caught it and
No,
told Israel.
Giselle said she saw it too. In her confessional, she said she saw it as well.
Yeah, of course she's gonna say she saw it, but if she saw it, she should have addressed it in the moment, like Karen said.
Yeah.
So I feel like Robin
Okay.
told her that
Okay.
that's what was going down.
It could be. Yeah.
So here go Ashley. Well, what was with the giggles, babe? What was with the giggles? Why did we giggle? I'm like, bitch, what? Girl, I'm telling you, these people a mess. Ashley, thank you for your services because I think you are out, babe.
Okay. She's too messy. They ain't getting rid of Ashley.
I think Ashley is out, babe. So we'll talk more about that.
I don't think she is. Ashley is not letting go of that check, and they're not getting rid of her. So don't think because she.
I feel like they gave her send off. I'm telling you. And after the reunion, she came on and she did some kind of IG live and talked about everything was so hard and I couldn't show a lot of my life and I couldn't do this and Bye, Ashley. Bye, forehead. I can't talk about no forehead, girl, because my forehead is foreheading.
I got a big forehead.
Girl, I still do my ponies, girl. It's a big brain in it. That's all.
I want to talk. I can't wait to talk about Ashley because we'll get to it.
Okay, we'll get to it. Yeah. So, where are we at?
Let's get past this scene because I'm over them.
Yeah.
Oh,
girl, her and her Spanx. I was like, the outfit was cute. I feel like she was serving.
Yeah.
But Giselle, you are not a big woman. What are you doing, girl? You are in a DR. Let it hang out.
I wouldn't wear that dress. If I have to wear Spanx with it, I'm not wearing that dress because it's gonna reveal my Spanx.
Okay.
No, but women, these celebrities down to Kim K, they all wear Spanx. It don't matter how skinny they are, they still wear Spanx. But my issue is that she revealed it with that outfit. Like, girl, you should have
right. We don't let the Spanx show. You just don't wear the outfit.
Exactly.
If we can't see the Spanx, like, girl,
what do we expect? It's Giselle. I mean,
right? She thought listen.
Child.
Listen, I'm telling you, Ashley don't got to be more empty space. Okay. Yes, they didn't have to do that back shot. They really didn't because she looked good from the front. I feel like she was giving everything from the front. You remember she did a little shimmy. She did. I'm like, oh, okay, Giselle. Oh my girl. Candace was like,
she started coughing, choking on the tip.
Too funny. But the girls came in. I think I didn't like Wendy for once because Wendy is on point.
Wendy's on point always.
I didn't care for this for her. No. I don't know if I care for anyone actually other than Giselle.
And I like Mia's blue. I don't know. I can't remember what. Yeah, Karen's outfit wasn't giving nothing.
Yeah. So what Ashley said when she sent out the invitation to her party, she said that we wanted to wear the less clothes possible that you feel comfortable with. I said, "God damn! Like, what are we doing?" I'm like, what was she trying to do? And we see what she was trying to do, okay? Because she came out here looking like Chiquita Banana.
Yeah, that's what Wendy was giving that too.
Chiquita. Yeah. So anyway, let's keep moving on. Okay,
Oh God.
so we get to the table. Karen brings up the elephant in the room. She says, Robin and Candace, y'all have put y'all differences aside, but y'all did it really, really fast and really abrupt. And do you think that we can possibly get this rehashed or redone where y'all are friends again?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, Elsa, let it go. Let it go.
Yeah.
Robin keeps saying that Candace bashed her.
She
Candace
did.
was just saying that she had an opinion. She didn't agree with how Robin handled her storyline last season, and she's saying that you defame me. That's defamation. She's like, no, that's my opinion. You know what I'm saying?
It wasn't
And
defamation.
it was not. It was not in the taste of friendship. So if you thought
Thank
that
you.
we were friends, then I wouldn't do that. So
Thank
Candace,
you. That's my point. And y'all know in the whatever season we in with Potomac, 8 seasons, whatever. I can count on less than one hand how many times I have defended Robin Dixon. I don't defend Robin often. I have to speak to my opinion, whether others agree or not. And if we're talking, if they both, this isn't one side, they both claim to be real friends off the show. And if you're my friend, Candace, like you claim, you don't go on social media and bash the shit out of me.
Exactly.
Call me, cuss me out. If you want to cuss me out. But get down. I'm frozen. Hold up. Okay. Give me that respect. Call me and be like, bitch, what's the tea? What the fuck? I'm seeing all the tabloids like WTF. She could have divulged her opinion and her theories and her feelings to Robin on a phone call. But for her to jump on Twitter and jump on social media, knowing the platform that it is, knowing how intense the fans can be, and for you to bash your friend is whack. And I gotta say, y'all, I can't count on less than one hand how many times I've defended Robin, but I do feel Robin on this one. Like, sis, like you supposed to be my friend and you bash me, and then you're trying to say that it's a scheme that I made with Giselle. How the fuck that worked when she was on camera defending you last season? Now, don't get me wrong, she was backpedaling a little bit at the reunion, but nonetheless, I feel like Candace handled it wrong. And the fact that Candace can't just say, you know what, yeah, I probably shouldn't have went to Twitter. I probably should have just called you. I just think it's asinine. And I think that it's crazy that Candace doesn't see that Robin's feelings are hurt. Like, girl, you like slaughtered me on social media when I'm already getting bashed by the whole world. I wouldn't like it either.
Right.
I wouldn't like it. And that's just what it is. Whether we think they were friends or not, it doesn't matter. We don't know them. Both women have claimed to have been friends off the show. So we have to go with that. And that's how I roll with my friendships. I would be damned if you blast me on social before you pick up the phone and call me. Even if we have an argument, even if you cuss me out, we supposed to be friends, right? Don't go on social media and blast me. That's some shit I used to do when I was young and stupid. I don't do that shit no more.
Yeah, I agree.
That's
I agree. And like I said, so Robin seems to be at an impasse where she's like, she's curbing her. And I feel like Candace should do the same. She should be like, I respectfully decline and no, we're fine where we are. But that whole thing, like I'm telling you, that whole trying to be accepted, that validation, whatever, I don't know what it is, and I don't even care to even try to go down the road. But Candace, girl, please stop. Okay, so now it's Ashley's birthday. Well, it was already Ashley's.
Birthday celebration.
Birthday celebration. So they sitting there, and child Giselle brings over the cake with a sparkler. She's putting the sparkler down. The damn sparkler about to fall over and cause a fire and shit. It was a mess, but it was cute. That's when they did their whole send off package for her. Put a pin in it. Mark my words. I don't think she'll be back. If she be back, she will be a friend of. She will not.
Who?
Ashley. She will not. She will not. Be a. She's not giving.
You think so?
She's not giving anything. So the whole thing, I think Ashley jumps in the pool. Mia acts like she's going to jump in the pool, but she doesn't. And Wendy, of all people, pushes her into the pool. How did you feel about that?
There was a cute. Again, I'm a peacemaker at heart. So when the girls let their guard down and have fun, I like it. I like it. Yes, I like the drama too. I love the drama, but I love when they can have a moment of peace and just girls being girls and having fun with each other. You know, I like it. Now, if it was me, I don't know. It depends on my mood because
I think Mia was in a good mood that night because she made the most of it. She went in there and she was fine and she didn't make a big deal out of it. She
pushing somebody.
She did a little cannonball. She did a cannonball with Ashley and it was fine. But I thought it could be something because
pushing somebody in the pool can go.
Baby, you better not ever
push me in the pool.
Ever
put my wig on? Oh,
you better not ever.
You better not ever
think about it in your.
Don't even think.
Not even in your domicile. Don't even do it.
Don't push me. Now, the only time you could push me in the pool is if I've already been in the pool underwater. Then you can. But that's it. You can't push me in the pool. Because we're going to fight.
You can't push me in the pool. L.
Because I can swim, but I want to, not with my wig. Because we're going to fight.
Cut it.
Cut it.
We get into this scene, and is basically in coded language telling her, "What the fuck you doing, girl? Get on the right team. What you doing?
You on the
You're
wrong
supposed to be icing the girls out, and you still twerking on the fence."
Twerking.
Shout out to Kim Pye. She's still twerking on the fence. And she's like, bitch,
bye.
You need to get on the right team. Now, she did say that. However, he came to her and was like, I don't understand why you didn't jump in and say
kids are off limits.
Kids are off limits, right?
Why the fuck you need me to say that? You got a big ass mouth.
That's what she said. She said, bitch, do your own dirty work. Do your own dirty work. Heifer.
You so big and bad. You so big and bad, Giselle.
Right.
What do you need me to say?
But because you can't talk to them, you can't look in their direction, you can't breathe their same air, you think everybody else supposed to do, i.e. Robin, i.e. Karen, i.e. Ashley, everybody's supposed to be doing your dirty work. No, bitch. Who the fuck do you think you are? Girl, you better get the... Listen, and I love how Karen said, you as a mother should have said that for your damn self.
Oh,
in the moment.
And
then they gave like some shade. The shade was so funny. Like they was going back and forth. Girl, child. I meant to get the meme about how the fuck I get in it. She done shaded Monica in this whole Brandy versus Monica. I know Monica like, how the fuck I get in it? Like, Get that straight from.
People only, I'm so hot. I need my fan. People only say that, and mind you, y'all, I'm a fan of both. I grew up on both Monica and Brandy. People only say that Brandy had the better career simply because of her acting side, because she had the hit TV show, because she'd been in movies. I think because musically, I think they're neck and neck.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
As far as hits and fan bases, music wise, they both have a pretty large fan base. The only thing that Brandy has over Monica is the acting portion, is the hit TV show and being in movies and stuff. And that's really it. But
I don't see Giselle hitting a marker of anything. Bitch, what are you? What do you do? Yeah, you're on the show, but what else?
He probably thought it was fun shade, but
yeah.
I mean,
all right.
I ain't throwing shade like that because I don't want Gunica to.
All right. I'm like, what? I said, oh, shit.
We know Monica.
Monica was like, how the fuck I get in this?
She don't play. I don't want Monica to knock on my door, so I ain't never throwing shade her way. Monica,
right.
in my book, sis. Love ya.
I don't know if I spelled thruple right. I'm sorry, y'all, if I misspelled it. But it feels like there's some kind of thruple going on here. Like I'm trying to figure out, Karen had like some jealous feelings, and Ashley was all bubbly and giddy, and
she want that long black
over this burning day.
Fine, baby. Never mind. Let me shut up. He fine. That's all I'm saying.
Go ahead, Monique. Go ahead.
Okay, that's
Talk about it. Because I'm like, what is going on, girl? What's going on?
Ashley, you like some chocolate, Ashley?
Okay. Right. When they said, what is Ashley's type? Is he your type? And she was like, I don't really got a type. They was like, well, he not white, so that's not her type. But the way she was giggling and cheesing and running to the bathroom and carrying on, I wouldn't know.
Baby, okay, all that.
I wouldn't know.
Shit, I wouldn't know.
What's going on?
Y'all knock the boots or no? And I need y'all to. You ain't got no excuse to not knock the boots with him because he is born.
Right, and Karen talking about, I want him to work my inner thighs, bitch. I bet you do.
I bet you. Rondom, I bet you do. I want him to work my inner thighs too.
I bet you do. I bet you do want him to work them inner thighs, girl.
Hugo, the Rondom.
Yeah. So they split up. It is Giselle. What's that girl name?
I like her, by the way. I like her. She's one of starts to okay. I think she's one of the realest chicks to grace reality TV as a friend of. I want to see her back. I think if she was a main cast member, if she had gotten NECA's position, I think it would be great TV because she's real as from what we've seen, what I've seen, she's real. She comes off very real, very authentic, which I like because when you're new to the cameras, it can kind of, but she comes off real. I just feel like, I wish she was in NECA's position.
Right.
Damn.
First of all, when y'all look at this picture, I just want to please look at everybody's motherfucking outfit.
Yeah.
Look at Robin.
What the fuck I don't even know.
Look at Giselle. We only see a little piece of it, but what the
I mean, Robin and Giselle.
Ashley.
Yeah, Ashley be
crazy. NECA. What the hell do y'all got on?
No.
Kiana, y'all are the housewives, and Kiana, the friend of, look better than all of y'all bitches. What are y'all doing?
It's her first time on camera, and she's looking good. So I just
what is going on? What the fuck? What?
Look,
Robin, what do you have on, my dear?
some bullshit.
Y'all look a fucking fool. That's all I can say. Do we all agree? Okay.
Agree. Hold on.
All
y'all.
right. So we're gonna move. Yo, what in the hell? So now we're going over to Candace, Wendy, Mia, and Karen, and they are in this thing. They said that they feel like I feel like they was outside too. They was outside in the elements. They were shooting, and Karen and them, they were outside doing tennis, but they were all outside. So I don't think that there was no malintent. Like if Robin was smarter, which she is not, she probably would have picked something where they were in the air condition, but they were both outside in the elements, and it was hot as shit out there.
It's
But
hot.
I felt like the girls had a better time in the tennis court. And girl, what was so funny to me, Candace was like, "Girl, where are your tennis shoes?" Talking to Mia, she was like, "Girl, at home." That Mia, I'm telling you, Mia is growing on me. I'm
This
telling
season,
you,
I like her this season.
she is growing on me. I definitely loves me some Mia now.
too. Me too.
Don't get it twisted. That bitch is a motherfucking liar, and every time she opened her mouth, it's a motherfucking story.
Mm-hmm.
You remember how your grandmother used to say, "Stop telling stories."
Mm-hmm.
That's what that bitch she telling stories. Every time she opened her goddamn mouth to the steak and the lobster, to the inheritance, to I took my baby and I left. Girl, lies. Stories and lies, okay?
Girl, how are you having a hit? I don't even want to. You're right. Mia is a liar, but she is entertaining on the show. I'll give her that. I will give her that.
I love her. I love her. I'm telling you. Now, this awkward, like I feel like Kiana was probably trying to get some screen time. Monique, tell me how you felt about this whole back and forth between her and NECA, because I really felt like, okay, so she is Wendy's friend. So I understand her kind of like speaking for Wendy and maybe having Wendy's back, but I did not understand the back and forth between the two.
So I watched that scene twice because, like you, I was confused for a second. And I think NECA growing on me like a fun. I went back. I watched it twice, and I'm not being biased, y'all. I'm not being biased, but I do think NECA is the reason why that conversation took a left turn, because NECA being a little abrasive and kind of a smart ass, and said something about not stirring the pot. She said some other analogy, not stirring the pot, but something to that effect. And what's her name?
I think she did say, because that's the motion that her arm is in. She was saying,
it was basically like she was saying, "Oh, well, I need you to jump out of this because you kind of stirring the pot." And it's she said something sarcastic, and the girl was like, she was
just asking her a question, right?
He was just asking her a question. I think she was being pretty fair in the conversation. What's her name? Kiana. Yeah, NECA turned it left instead of right, and I'm not mad at K. I'm gonna call her K because I don't know her name.
Right. Let's call her KK. KK. But yeah, it was weird. So let's not spend a lot of time because baby, I got to get to dragging. Okay, so we're dragging Married to Medicine if you're not up to date on how I feel about Married to Medicine. Yeah, okay, so Michael Darby said that he is going to sue Ashley if he is filmed on camera.
Yeah.
So Ashley was FaceTiming her baby daddy, aka husband, my husband. So they started, she was seeing the kids and all that stuff. And then for some reason, I don't know why she said it. She said they are filming me. And then he turned the camera off.
Yeah. She was trying to give him a warning to let him know out of respect, but which I understand why he was like, oh, bitch, off.
Mm-hmm.
So Michael said, fuck you and these cameras. This shit that already blew up my life. But that's his fault. Like, nigga, you don't want that.
Right. He did it. Like, you did it. Like, what do you mean? It don't make no sense.
Mm-mm.
So they are at another.
Man, who's slurring their words, Monique? What you talking about? What happened? Girl, I ain't drunk. I wish I was drunk. Sorry, go ahead.
Okay. So where are we at? This is the dinner.
Mm-hmm.
This is not her birthday dinner. I
don't even remember, girl. They had so many damn dinners. Dinners and lunches and.
Okay, so I got this clip here where somebody put Mia on Front Street saying that Mia called Ashley a gold digger. And girl, do you see I put the clown face on both of them? Because first of all,
child,
Ashley, she's sitting up there talking about some motherfucking fool's gold. Talking about because she's saying that Mia has fool's gold because her husband has lost his fortune. And she said, I got the real fortune because my man still got all his money. Bitch, your man got the money. You don't. You don't. Hello?
Ashley thought she was going to get so much out that divorce and she didn't get jack shit.
Hello?
How the fuck? How is Ashley not getting alimony? Can someone tell me? How is she not getting alimony? Is it because of her Bravo check? Is it too big to where he's like, nah, you good?
I think this is not his first time at the rodeo. Okay. And he got a good lawyer and he knows what to put in the contract.
Yeah.
And she didn't read it or she didn't get anybody to read it for her. Oh God, my voice. But I feel like he duped her. And because she's a product of under the tunnel. Sheila living underneath the tunnel, and she tried to marry that girl off, and that girl don't have nothing. She ain't got no wherewithal. She ain't got no teaching. She ain't got no nothing. She is at the mercy of that man. And that's just what it is.
Baby, I ain't got nothing to say. I ain't got nothing to say.
Girl, yes, the motherfucking tunnels.
Not the
she
tunnel.
Is a product of being under the tunnels, and she was trying to do, but she did not have the wherewithal to get what she needed to get. Like, how the fuck do you have a prenup and a post-nup and you still end up with nothing but Uber Eats? Bitch, is that fool's gold? Okay. I'm just asking for
good fucking bye, Nita.
I'm asking for a friend. You got Uber Eats. You can only use your credit card.
Groceries.
Girl. I don't.
Ashley must have, because I remember seasons ago she was like, they had updated the prenup, and she made it seem like, oh yeah, like I'm about to get a shit ton if we break up. Maybe he must have went back in that bitch and done something, cause
Yeah,
it ain't looking so good for your sister soldier. It ain't looking so good for you.
it's crazy. I'm wondering. I can't even remember this. This scene. Do you know the
What
scene?
happened?
This
What were they talking? Oh, God, it was a little bit all over the place. It was a little all over the place. Of course, Robin. And see, this is why I don't like what Robin does when it becomes, when it comes to the friction between her and Karen. Robin be trying to play in Karen's face, and Karen catches it, and that's why Karen don't fuck with Robin, because Robin will do slick, shady shit to her face and question her about certain things and be funny. And she's like, "Bitch, don't do that," because she was like, Robin was questioning the whole, why does she have a personal trainer who's not really a personal trainer, and don't you have a medical condition? And she was questioning all that, and Karen was like, "Yeah, girl, I do have a medical condition, and I still want to work out." Like, it was just, she tried to play Karen. So Karen got defensive, and then they kind of went back and forth. But then it got playful because someone started singing Karen working out her legs. And remember when they started singing, Karen's trying to work out her legs?
right.
Something like that, child. But I do be feeling like Robin be trying to play in Karen's face with a lot of stuff. And
Right. That's why Karen be on her motherfucking ass.
on her ass.
All right, y'all. Let's rate it. We getting ready to move
I don't remember
on.
what else was talked about. Oh no, it was Mia calling Ashley a gold digger. And
Yeah, I did that.
oh, you did? Okay. Maybe I'm losing my mind. Just
It's
kidding.
right here.
I know it's up, but I can't remember if we gave our
Oh,
opinion.
give your thoughts. Maybe I was talking and you just didn't.
I just feel like she can think that, but I don't know if I would. Being in Mia's predicament, her situation with Gordon and how they met, I don't know if I'm the right messenger to be calling somebody out on being a gold digger. That's what I'm saying. Maybe right message, wrong messenger. You know?
Yeah. Okay.
Right message, wrong messenger. Yeah.
Well, y'all, let's rate it.
Yeah.
What y'all rating
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
It was a little better than.
I mean, it was entertaining. It had my attention. I can say that.
Yeah. I might give
I can
it.
definitely
I
say
put a 7, but I might give it an 8.
I'm gonna give it Mia give it a 7.5. Give it a 7.5 up in this bitch. Replay. Y'all gotta watch this shit later, bro, because we ain't got there's certain people we missing up in this thing, y'all. We kind of come on now, y'all.
Yes, y'all. It's 60 people in the chat. Make sure.
It's who?
I got 60 people, 61 people in the chat. So that's what the numbers say. Make sure my likes and Monique Nicole likes look the same, okay?
Run it up.
Yes.
Run it up right now. Go to my shit, y'all. Go to my shit right now.
We're going to go ahead and get into Married to Medicine, the reunion.
Please say married again. Say married.
Married to Medicine.
Married. I'm going to start saying like y'all married.
Married to Medicine. How you say it?
Yes, Baltimore, Maryland.
Say it.
No, say it how you say it.
No, say it how you say it.
Married.
Married.
I'm saying it
wrong.
You just have your accent.
Married to Medicine.
Married. I love it. Because when I watch, it's so funny because when I watch Love and Marriage DC and I hear that accent, I'm like, oh my God, that's Nita. I'm like, that's Nita right there, her accent. Like, I love it. I love that shit.
I hate my accent.
I love it.
I hate it. I wish I had
Love it.
What do you call it? Moochie, Miss K. I wish I had that accent
Like
because
a New York accent?
people love it. Girl,
Yeah, I
people
love
love
New York accents. I love that shit.
it. Don't nobody. They like Nola. People
Love
like
New Orleans.
Nola.
Uh-huh.
They like New York.
Mhm.
I feel like people call DC people out and like, yeah, we got your accent, but we don't like it though.
I love it. I don't mind it at all.
Mm-mm.
I love
I
accents.
don't like it. I don't like it. I wish I had something different.
Embrace it, baby.
I wish
Embrace
I
it.
could do it different.
Ah, Simba, don't lick me.
All right, so we about to do. Okay, so
Oh yeah, this reunion was on and popping.
Sweet Tea went around and putting on people's doors.
Clown.
Dr. Heavenly, after she had her baby,
Ooh, messy, messy,
girl,
messy.
Heavenly don't care. If y'all don't know by now, Heavenly don't give two fucks about anything about except her daddy. Like, her daddy looking good.
Daddy.
Didn't take no offense to her shenanigans.
Daddy.
It was hilarious. I was just like, girl.
Was what?
Did y'all like to say?
Hilarious. Oh, find me a DC man so I can Baltimore man so I can hear that accent. I love it.
Did y'all like to say?
Team did. I did like it. I thought it was pretty.
Okay, I'm looking at a wide view. I guess it's okay.
It's cool. It's cool.
They got all the charcuterie boards, charcuterie boards.
Coochie.
Now, what I will say, y'all, what I will say is that some dresses filmed better
Yep.
sitting down.
Yep.
So you have to understand that if we're doing a 3-part reunion,
Yes, ma'am.
you want to look better sitting down in the clips, or do you want to just
I
have
want to. That's a good point, Nita. I want to look better sitting down.
Yes. So when I was looking at that, I was like, "Ooh, Toya, that dress didn't work out for you.
Not as much.
It didn't work out for you." I think Phaedra dress worked out really nice for her. I think I had Heavenly as best dress.
I like.
But I did not like it sitting down. I don't know why I didn't like it sitting down, but I just didn't like it sitting down. I think it was that green drape that was hanging on the side.
Okay.
I don't know exactly why. Simone, I just didn't like nothing about Simone. Simone was a chop. I don't know about Sweet Tea.
I think Simone looked very pretty. I liked her hair.
Yeah, her hair was cute. I will say I like her hair. Yeah, I love the dress. I love Heavenly's dress standing up.
Yeah.
But sitting down, it didn't do nothing for her. I don't know. That's just my opinion. Not saying that she looked bad, but I'm just saying, like sitting down, I didn't get it. I didn't like Jackie sitting down. I did like Phaedra sitting down. Quads, like girl, quad.
I liked it. I didn't mind it.
Sitting down, her dress was okay, but her hair was a chop.
I liked it.
Her hair looked like a fucking bird's nest. We'll get into it because I got a close-up picture that we can see. It looked like a bird.
Not a bird's nest, Nita.
Yes.
You taking it too far, Nita.
A whole fucking bird's nest. And that's my Taurus sister.
I agree with that.
I love me some quad. Don't agree. Yeah, don't put me about Quad. I love me some Quad. But girl, that hair was not it, baby.
I
So
sorry.
I
Go ahead.
didn't like Toya's shoes. I think sweet tea, sour tea, Long Island iced tea. I think she looked too old. I feel like she did not dress her age. I'm not saying that she looked bad or anything like that. Her face, her makeup, and then I don't know. Every time they put the camera on her, she was fucking frowning her face up. So
yeah, but her makeup and hair look pretty.
yeah. So I was just like, okay, so whatever. So did we get everybody? Oh, girl, Dr. Alicia, girl, you just need to go because ain't nobody even.
I mean, she wasn't there yet.
Oh, she wasn't there yet.
No.
Oh, she not even. Oh, okay.
No.
Okay. Damn.
Did you not watch part one? She wasn't there. They're gonna bring her in later. Remember, we didn't even know she existed.
Okay, so look, this
We
is
didn't know she existed.
This is a more close-up look. I think, baby, when I tell you heavenly, that motherfucking face and that hair was laid to the
yeah, that's pretty.
oh my God.
She looked good. She looked really
Heavenly. I'm telling you, I told y'all she was like my best dress. Standing up, but sitting down, like I felt like it didn't flatter her. I don't know. But her makeup and her hair,
yeah.
girl, she did that shit. She did that shit. Okay, so Phaedra sitting down. How you feel about it? It's a lot. It feels like a Candace number where you're doing a lot.
Yeah, a lot.
It's just a lot. Just a lot.
It's a lot.
And child Quad girl. Let me move on because I like my girl Quad. I ain't trying to drink. Listen, look at what Sweet Tea got on. So half of her corset.
Yeah, now that I see it,
something.
I don't know.
The other half doesn't have something. And then you remember that raggedy, dumb ass train at the bottom.
Yeah,
I'm kind of confused. But like I said, makeup, hair, it's fine. Makeup and hair is fine. How you feel?
Yeah, that's fine. I'm over it.
Toya, like I said, I like the dress standing up. I mean, I kind of like it sitting down, but I don't know. I don't know. I think I might be a little biased because I did not like the way Toya behaved.
Let's get to the tea. Let's get the fashion.
Girl, that's what I'm saying. Like I don't like the way she behaved. So
yeah, let's get to it.
I just can't. So what you think about Andy? Andy looked like he was going to an interview.
Yeah, this wasn't my favorite look of his. Usually he does a better job outfit wise. Wasn't feeling it.
Yeah, he looked like, we casual out here. I feel like low key, that's how they feel about the black girls. And I'm gonna need you to step it the fuck up, even with their salaries. I'm mad that these Potomac girls, these the medicine girls, these Atlanta girls are not getting paid the same wages that the white women's.
Who said that? Who said that? Who?
It's obvious.
No, you can't say that.
These girls are broke.
Who?
At least Potomac.
Who?
At least Potomac are broke. Ashley said she couldn't even pay for her fucking Audi. Audi? I can pay for an Audi. And
the situation is so convoluted, so I wouldn't even use her as an example. But them bitches get paid in a nice coin. I know Atlanta does, and I know Married to Medicine do.
I don't know who's ain't nobody saying it. I'm saying it's not equivalent because these girls are not giving that they are on the same salary as these white girls. Okay. So I know y'all see a little difference in that whole thing. Same thing with the colorism. Y'all
Thing,
don't see it. It's all right.
let me just make this point. I
It's
don't
a
think
disparity.
hold on, let me speak. I don't think it's a race thing. I think it is a class thing because Married to Medicine has always been treated differently than the Housewives franchises. So including the black girls. So yes, like
Boobs only
it's a
cost
little,
$6,000. They don't cost much.
did you hear what I said?
No, I'm talking to Monique.
Okay, so what I said
Oh
was
shit, your name is Monique too. I'm
what
talking to Monique 69 way.
So what I was saying was I don't think it's a race thing. I think it's a Bravo thing in regards to Married to Medicine has always been treated differently in an unfair way compared to the Housewives franchise. They've always been they're the redheaded stepchild of Bravo. They're the most underrated show. That's really the best show on Bravo. Um, they've always been kind of gotten different treatment, even down to promoting the show, promoting the season. They've always gotten different treatment, unfortunately. So I think that's where the issue lies with me is I need y'all to step it up and give them the respect that they deserve because again, this is one of the best shows on Bravo. No, it's not the Housewives, but they've brought so much. They've brought so much to the show. And shout out to Dr. Heavenly. Shout out to Carlos King. I don't care what nobody said, whether you like them or not. They helped bring eyeballs to this show this season. Everybody thought Phaedra was going to do it. Phaedra didn't do shit. It was Carlos King and Dr. Heavenly that really helped to bring eyeballs to this season of Married to Medicine. They were on the blogs almost every week, y'all. Almost every week. So I'm glad Married to Medicine is finally getting the recognition that they deserve.
Okay. So do y'all see Quad's hair up close? I mean, I see his tease and tassel. I mean, I guess. But do y'all think y'all think it looks good?
I don't look that great. Like you said, it is giving bird's nest a little bit.
Okay.
Mm.
So, Phaedra, look, this is an internet name that Phaedra has.
For over 10
Phaedra
years.
is a lie, and the truth ain't in her. And
Yeah.
so we get into this whole thing, and that's what I don't like about Heavenly. Did I say that? Yes, bitch, you said it. And we have the beautiful beam footage to show it. And that happened. And so yeah, that whole thing, like, I feel like they blew their wad on Phaedra. Phaedra did not work out the way they wanted it to work out. And listen, that is what it is. I don't know what I was trying to convey with this particular slide. So Andy was like, let's play a game of guilty, not guilty, or something like that.
Yeah.
And it was like, so where's Apollo? And I guess everybody was like, I'm so mad I didn't get my notes for this. But I know where I need to go in. I got my rants, but this shit I ain't got. But Toya was the most vocal about Apollo not being there.
She was.
So now that we know that Apollo will be there, we may get him to speak to his absence.
Right.
So we'll see how that works out. So it's no point in
to be continued. To be continued.
Messy or nah, this was messy as fuck. Quad said messy because she heard the girls was talking about her. Like, she heard that she was the top of the conversation. So
and was.
and she was. So yeah, no, like what we doing? I felt like it was messy, but I felt like
Was
at
good.
the same time, Sweet Tea was endearing to it. Like I didn't feel like a bad vibe from Sweet Tea.
I think Sweet Tea put on a front because that night was already a lot. Remember, she had a whole breakdown. She and her sister got into it. She was crying. I just think Sweet Tea tried to put on a brave face, but in her head, she was like, "What the fuck is this bitch doing here?"
Yeah, because
100%.
every time you see Quad come on the screen,
Sweet
they
Tea
show
face is
her, and she's like,
screwed up. Her face is screwed up every time. Miss Quad, Miss
yes,
Quad, baby.
yes. So definitely, she feels a way.
Yeah.
But in this particular scene, I didn't feel like that. I didn't feel like that. So there's that. So look, that's Simone's face when she showed. Do y'all want to salvage the relationship? Now listen,
Between the two of them. Yeah.
Quad is out here fighting for her life. She is trying to stay on the show. She is trying to get her check. She is trying to get her monies. Girl.
She want her chick.
So she is saying whatever that needs to be said. Okay. And she's saying, yeah. And then now Phaedra fake ass is sitting up here like, well, I don't know because if I ain't cool with you, I don't want you to be dogging me out. Now,
well, she said that because of the conversation that was had with Heavenly, where Quad did allegedly talk crap about Phaedra and all that stuff. That's probably why she said that.
yes, she was scratching and surviving good times, baby. And I did not like to see it. I don't know how much that check is, but the way Quad was fighting for her motherfucking life and on this, I felt so bad. I felt so bad. I was just like, God damn. And I already told y'all remember in my Wellness Wednesday, if y'all don't know, check it out on my channel. On my Wellness Wednesday, you go where you are celebrated, not tolerated. I had a situation at my workplace where I was in a situation where I had a new boss, but I had been there for 20 years. And then my boss retired. There's a new boss coming in. And then there was somebody undermining me and going to the boss and causing conflict.
Uh-oh.
And it caused a big stir.
Mm-hmm. I know that feeling.
Yeah. And I was just like, I went to EEOC and I was like, I got a transfer. I went to another place. And because I had spent 20 years of my life there, I wanted to go back. But don't go back to places that don't serve you, that don't celebrate you. Don't do that because it's not going to be good. Quad needs to go somewhere else. She does not fit here. These women do not like you. Why do you want to be in a place where people don't like you? Like I've cut off a lot of relationships where people don't like me for whatever reason. I don't care what the reason is, but if I feel like you don't like me, then you don't like me. But I'm not gonna be sitting up here groveling. But maybe the money is good. You think it's the money?
I don't know if she was. Excuse me.
It felt like it was groveling.
I don't know.
Monique said scratching and surviving good times.
Quad always performs at the reunion. So that's to be expected. I do think she heard the feedback from the audience and just probably had time to process things. And she did owe an apology for certain things, but I really do want the ladies to hear her and not brush her off when she says there's things that y'all have done to me that's also hurt me. The issue is over the years, Quad does not always take accountability. She doesn't always, you know, take accountability. That's just what it is. And so I think she needed, like I said previously, I think Napa was effed up. I do not like what they did to her. However, for me, I probably would have just led in with a sincere apology, tested the waters, and then followed up with, hey, but there are things that have hurt me as well. But then again, I also feel like the Quad just can't win with some of these ladies. Like, I just feel like some of them, they've already made their mind up. They're committed to not liking her, and there's not much that she can do. I just don't, it's just, I don't know. The real, let's be real, the real issue is Dr. Simone and freaking Toya. Like, and the thing is, the crazy thing is like they try to point the finger, but my thing is, both parties are guilty. You guys are mad at each other, really at the same shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
God hasn't done anything worse than what Toya has done. Like, y'all both
Right.
have thrown daggers. Just, it's time to call it a truce.
Right.
Call it a truce. Neither of them are victims. Quad has talked shit. Toya has talked shit. It's just, call it a truce.
Right. And the thing is that Heavenly, she said, if she didn't say not one thing right, she said that that's nothing for you to be. She said to Dr. Simone, that's nothing for you to be mad at Quad at.
Exactly.
She said that. I was just like, she was like, well, but what she's doing is what Ashley is saying Arena is doing. She's picking a side. She said, this woman has cooked for me. She's did this for me. Her husband has did this and all of that. And
basically, my loyalty lies with Toya, and Toya will be upset with me if I forgive Quad and become her bestie again.
Exactly. It's crazy. And
it's just so lame.
Yeah, like she said, she was like, she didn't even do nothing. And the way that her mouth, the way, we'll talk about that. Hold on. The way that they were so mad at her.
It's just weird. It's just weird.
Like, look at like Toya was like throwing daggers with her fucking eyes at Quad. And I'm just like, she gave you a genuine apology. She talking about it's convenient. So Toya, Ashley, and nobody do nothing right for you. She's that person. Toya is the Ashley of marriage medicine. We talked about it even with her husband. Her husband can't do this. Right.
Let me say this to be fair. Everything I stand behind everything I just said as far as they both thrown daggers and they should call it a truce. However, I understand partially why Toya is upset with Quad. And I think Dr. Heavenly, someone said it, and I was like, damn, that's a good point. Quad repeated publicly rumors about Toya cheating on Eugene. While it was not right that Toya said that Quad slept with her contractor, it doesn't carry as much weight because Quad is single. Toya is a married woman. So yeah, when you start saying, oh yeah, I heard you're sleeping with somebody in the neighborhood, yes, I can see how that can cause friction in your marriage, friction in your home. You have a right to be upset, but I don't like the victim mentality that Toya has because again, over the years, you have thrown daggers at Quad. Your hands are not clean. So to sum this all up, I think they need to just freaking sit down and call a truce.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree. It's like both.
And it's not fair that Toya is holding this over Simone's head, because the truth is, Dr. Simone and Quad had their own friendship independent of Toya. So how can you now come in and say I can't reconcile with Quad? I was friends with Quad for years. I can't like I don't think it's fair to put that on her. I just don't think it's fair. I don't like when people do that. It's like people just want to have enemies and have a clique and have a team and have sides. And I don't, that's the part about this that I don't like.
Right.
The
I
click.
mean, I get it, but I don't get it.
I don't get it. Like Heavenly said, that has nothing to do with your relationship with Quad. That shouldn't stop you from being cool with her. And it's just weird.
Okay, so let's go ahead and talk. We're gonna jump back into that vitriol because I still got someone to talk about. But we talked about this whole thing about
Ooh, hold on. I'll be right back.
Toya not contributing to the Med Gala. So her not contributing to the Med Gala, tacky, just like we call her tacky Toya. She want to be a rich white bougie woman. No, I'm sorry, you can't do it. You can't do it because why? Because you're always gonna be tacky. So her, this whole bottle service thing and her donating wine when the thing was, it's a sponsorship type of gala, and you have to sponsor with $1,000 or more. She didn't even provide the $1,000. Listen, you want to be bold and bougie. Shout out to Carlos King, but you're not. Because at the end of the day, you're tacky. Okay? You're still the person that wore the Pro Wings from Payless, and it keeps on shining through. It keeps on shining through. Bitch, what nothing about that. You were not given rich black woman energy. Nothing. Nothing. Do you hear me? Hear me and hear me well.
Whew.
So
We went in last week on this topic already, y'all. So we went in last week.
right. Simone is Toya, what Heavenly is Jackie. Girl, and you saw how Jackie, listen, let's go ahead and get there. Jackie was basically like, are dentists real doctors? We revisit this. They did this whole little thing where they were revisiting old throwback clips.
Yeah.
And girl, Jackie, before this face, she was like, she was not feeling it. And it was a no. She doesn't look. Andy was like, yes, her feelings still stand. But because Heavenly is such a good friend on camera, I guess Jackie had to oblige. You know how that goes. Yes, Tacky Toya.
Tacky Toya.
Oh my God. Let's see, where are we going next? Now, baby. When I tell you, I said I'm about to be ranting, and yes, Monique is yawning. I know it's okay. It's all right.
I know I'm gonna yawn now. One thing I'm gonna do is yawn, baby.
It's okay.
Everybody.
It is okay. But what I'm trying to say to you guys right now, I think I'm going to do a video on it. I think I have a thumbnail and everything. I was already going to talk about this because I experienced this in my childbirth journey, story, or whatever. Like the doctors, like I was admitted on August the 7th. And I did not give birth to my son until August the 10th.
Damn.
And I was sitting in the bed, and my son's heart rate, they had me all hooked up to the things or whatever, and his heart rate kept going down. His heart rate kept going down. They was like, Miss Brown, go on, turn on this side. Turn on to the other side. I'm like, I can't get no fucking sleep because my son's heart rate, I don't know what is going on inside of me, but the I don't know if he wasn't doing the contractions well, he wasn't doing anything well. However, karma, I was just like, what do you mean? Just have me turn. If my son is not getting oxygen and his heart rate is going down, why the fuck do you have me doing this? I was just like, give me a C-section and get him out. I want him alive. I don't like.
So you felt like you didn't get
I swear, I feel like
certain level of care. You didn't get the proper level of care and respect and understanding and compassion. That's very
I
true.
did not. I felt like they just kept on saying, move to this side, move to that side. And I'm just like, girl.
Because who the hell is in labor for 3 days?
So what is 3 days?
Is that
72 hours that you let my son, and then you surprised that he has autism now? He's been diagnosed with official autism. But when I was sitting in the hospital trying to give birth and things wasn't moving the way they were supposed to move, y'all didn't do what y'all supposed to do. And I had to start screaming at somebody. They was like, oh, okay, Miss Brown, we're gonna give you an emergency C-section. Bitch, you should have been did that. Y'all the doctors, not me.
God dang, man. So upsetting.
It's just crazy. I'm sorry. I just kind of went on that tangent. But what I'm saying is that, like, what she's saying is that Black women are over exaggerating. But no, y'all dismiss us. Y'all sit there, and then next thing you know, like, I swear, when I had a C-section, of course, so I was there for like 6 to 7 days for my recovery.
God dang.
And I had to walk around that hospital. Do you know how many roses that was hung upside down? That meant that somebody in that room lost the baby or lost the mother or lost some. I was sitting up here like, why is all these roses up here? They was like, oh, the baby died, or maybe the mother passed away. And I'm just sitting up here like, ooh. So y'all just sitting up here letting people die? Like, I was sitting up here and I was just like, no. I had, like, during the time that I was there, I was admitted on August the 7th. That was his actual due date. And that's when I went into labor because I had IVF. So I knew everything was going to be, unless he was going to be a premature baby, I knew how everything was going to play out. So I was in labor on the day that I was supposed to be in labor. I got there. How the fuck do I don't have my child until the 10th? Like, how many hours do you want a woman to be going through labor? Like, that shit was crazy. I was like, I can't get no sleep. They gave me like 3 epidurals.
God dang.
And then you can't even imagine, by the time I got the C-section, they gave me another one. And so, yeah, I'm sitting up here like, I wasn't even coherent by the time they pulled the baby out of my stomach. It was crazy. It was crazy. So, like I said, I knew it was going to be a rant. And baby.
Can I step in and say my opinion on this? I think, because again, I've been watching the show for 10 years, just like y'all. I think Dr. Jackie made a huge mistake with what she said. I think she made a huge, mind you, I think this YouTube was from 2020 or 2021. She made the mistake of making those type of insensitive comments. And she made a mistake of honestly having private kitchen table talk on a public platform. She messed up. I still think collectively, I still think she's a good doctor. I think she means well. I think she definitely cares for her patients. I think she's empathetic. I think she's hardworking. I think she's dedicated to her patients. I still feel like that.
I feel like I want to ask you, when have you seen her be empathetic? When have you seen her? Where is the evidence?
Over years, I mean, I've
like
seen
when you keep calling people obese and talking about people's weight and nitpicking all the things. I've never seen a empathetic side to Jackie at all.
Okay, that's your opinion. Yeah.
But I'm asking you for the evidence. Like,
I can't.
We're watching the show, so
season 4, episode 2. I don't remember, but I still feel like she's a good physician. I think she does have certain ways. Like I didn't over the years. I don't like the way she approaches people's in the past when it comes to people's weight. I think she's right. Like, yes, you need to lose weight, or you have to worry about heart disease and this. And I think the message is right, but the way she delivers it isn't always the best.
I don't like the way she was able to deflect and play victim on this bullshit when her thoughts, kitchen table talk, can cause somebody's life to be altered in a way that my life was altered. My son, the opinion that you have that Black women, whatever, tend to play victim or cry wolf.
Cry wolf, that's what she said, yeah.
Cry wolf. And now my son has had 72 hours of low oxygen. He's been diagnosed with autism. My life is different. His life is different. He could have died. Like,
what hurts the most is that it all could have been prevented. A lot of times when you hear these tragedies of the baby being diagnosed with something, the baby not making it, the mother not making it, 9 times out of 10, you hear, honestly, it could have been prevented had they listened to the woman, had they taken her complaints and concerns seriously, had they done their due diligence, so it yeah.
We're going to talk about this, Miss Kara, because that's the fucking shit that I don't like.
Yeah.
Her trying to play victim. I got canceled. She came down to the internet with some bullshit where she didn't accept accountability. Then she came back after she got the backlash of bitch that does not do it. She came back with some fake ass bullshit, and she looked like she been crying and snotting. Yeah, she might be crying and snotting because her wealth is in jeopardy. Her practice is in jeopardy. Y'all, when I tell you, Jackie has shown me over the last 4 seasons that she ain't shit. I'm sorry, y'all. These are not the opinions of Monique Nicole. You can still practice with her or whatever. But the shit that she did to Buffy, the bullshit she talks to people who are a little bit overweight. And I think as a doctor, you know, especially with women, that weight fluctuates with your hormones, with your stress levels, what is going on in your life, and all that other stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I just don't understand how she does the things. There's no compassion there. I would never, ever want her to be my physician. I'm sorry. Just know. Because she has no, like, even when somebody apologizes to her, there's no empathy there. Oh, the only empathy she has is for her husband, the man who cheated on her. We good. But all the other women, everybody who may have made a misstep or whatever, she doesn't want to do nothing. Do you hear me? Nothing. Tears are for you. I don't know you. You could have did it. Apologies are for you. Just that stoic and girl, no, get the fuck out of here with that. I'm not here for it. I'm sorry. That's your doctor. You go ahead, be well. It's all right. But for me, it's a no. It's a no. And for her to play victim and everybody patting her back and doing all this stuff. And then they said, Kamala Harris said, be the change you want to see. Girl, message. Be the change you want to see. You sitting up here trying to do a PSA, but meanwhile, you sitting up here with a whole motherfucking live on YouTube, not out of context, might I add, because I watched the whole fucking video and bitch, you said what the fuck you said. I told you it was going to be a rant and it's going to be a rant. And no, absolutely not. We're not doing that. I'm sorry. I'm just not. There's no excuse for it. And for them to be sitting up there, where's the fucking picture of all them sitting up there? Oh, 30 seconds of saying something doesn't mean you should be canceled for. Yes, girl, you went to school. You a doctor. We got it. You a doctor. But it does not negate what you're doing. And you are perpetuating a narrative that is bullshit. It's bullshit. Do y'all know that Black women were experimented on in the OBGYN categories with no anesthesia, no nothing? Because they thought Black women were so strong. Strong Black woman. No.
Lord, very triggering. Yeah, it's very.
Let's not do that. Let's not say that we did.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I felt like this should have been a separate video. I probably will still do my video because I feel strongly and I don't really want to. I was going to clip this and put it in a thing, but I don't feel comfortable putting Monique's face on what I'm saying. So what I'll end up doing is doing a different video with my story and why Dr. Jackie rhetoric is dangerous. And so, yeah. So y'all check that out or whatever. So I didn't like that they made her a victim in this whole thing. And I didn't like that she didn't have to speak for herself. I felt like everybody was speaking for her. And she was just like, oh, yeah, well, I had a hard time. And these people reached, oh, I got teddy bears and candy. Candy for what, bitch? You said it. And then they turn around and try to say that Quad leaked it.
Yeah, that bothered me. That bothered
How
me.
do you leak information that's on a public domain?
I
What
thought
the
that
fuck
was
are y'all talking
pretty.
about?
I thought that was pretty terrible. Whoever started it, they didn't say who. Heavenly just said it was being talked about amongst the group, and I just thought that was so.
It's the deflection and the gaslighting. Like Quad actually had a full target on her back, and everybody was targeting Quad. And I'm not here for it. 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 And then Heavenly, for you to say that the resurface clip, the resurface that's on your public YouTube page that's still public
Ooh.
to this day, right now, there's no way to leak nothing that's public, baby. Okay? So she was trying to take that shit off of her and put it on Quad. And I can't believe y'all was going for that shit. That shit was fucked
That was
up.
terrible. That was terrible. That was terrible. That was terrible. That was upsetting for real.
It was fucked up.
Oh, I didn't like that.
I was mad. And no, Heavenly. If people be falling underneath your guys, bitch. Your dirty slip was showing all this season. I seen it all this season, and I called it out. I said it, and I continue to see it, and you continue to reinforce what I'm saying. So yes, I'm sorry, y'all. There's my rant, child. It was a fucking mess.
Yeah, that was lame.
Look at the faces. How they just look at her.
So much vitriol. Just
And then Simone, let me not forget bitch. When you sat up there
and said
sat
it.
up there and pulled her trauma, her fresh trauma.
Ooh.
And she kept saying,
Simone,
no, Simone, don't do it. Don't say it. Don't say it. She was begging. She was begging.
Terrible.
Hold on, I think I might got it.
Absolutely. After the Met Gala, she had an incident, a tragic, at her home.
What was it?
Simone, where her
He begging her.
babies died in her pool.
Okay.
Oh! Because no matter what we are going through, if you have something that catastrophic to happen, I'm gonna reach out.
Okay.
We will be here for you. Because friendship
That's some
is
nasty
not
work.
about this platform. It is about our real lives. But I tried.
And people were saying, I ain't see no tears.
I hate people
Bitch,
say
she
that.
had a fucking tear
Breakdown.
at her. She didn't want to mess up her makeup.
Y'all be for real.
Be fucking for real. She was blotting just like everybody else. Heavenly teared up.
Yep. Jackie.
Phaedra teared up. Everybody teared. Well, I ain't gonna say everybody. I know Jackie the fuck didn't.
No, Jackie did. Jackie put her tissue up first, then Heavenly, and yeah.
Oh, I got the video.
But I just watched it. But I think
Okay.
I tried to be there for Quad. Cecil and I have opened our home. Do you know how many times I've been invited to Quad's home? Outside of this platform with a camera and a microphone.
I'm gonna guess it's low.
0.
Okay.
Can I speak to that,
It's
please?
so low, it's 0.
And I heard her. Simone, there was a time where her and I were very, very close. We fell out, don't know why it happened.
Okay.
We went out to dinner,
So
and I said, I want
exactly.
to apologize to you for anything I've done. And she said, I don't need time. You've done nothing to me. She said, I just don't want Toya upset at me. And that's what
Those
she
were
said.
not my words.
That's what you told me. You said,
I'm not going to do anything
This is what happened.
jeopardizing my friendship with this one.
Right.
When I call her, she's there.
Right.
She invites me to her home. When her husband cooks for me, she has cooked for me. She has loved on me.
But Simone, that's not a reason to be upset with her.
I want to hear from.
That's all I wanted to say. There's no reason to
Exactly.
be upset with her. And the vitriol and the stuff that she says and the way that she like her
Yeah.
demeanor, the clenched jaw, the pursed lips. Why are you so mad? I'm not.
I don't like it. I think Dr. Simone made a terrible mistake, all to prove a point. You did not have to disclose the actual traumatic incident. All you had to say was there was a traumatic incident that took place in Quad's life, and I was there for her, and I showed up. That's all you had to say. You
That's
did not have to say the specifics. You did not.
She said it four times, Simone. Don't. She was like tragic, traumatic. And every time she was trying to say it, she was just like, don't say it. Like, don't say it. It has something to do with a child.
Baby, man, it's so traumatizing.
Like, I mean, if y'all follow the blogs, y'all know what the fuck it was.
Exactly.
She didn't have to say it. And I felt like it was mean-spirited.
It was all to prove a point. All to prove a point. Now look at Kira's. She said, "Watch your time, Nita."
Oh no, that was me playing the clip.
Oh, okay, because it's Bravo's clip. Gotcha.
Right. Simone, just say you don't like the woman and let that just be that.
I just feel like in life, and I've experienced this, it doesn't matter what you do. There are some people who are just committed to not liking you. You could blink wrong, they're gonna say something about it. And I just feel like that's how Simone and Toya are towards Quad. It don't matter what Quad does, they just want to have an issue with her.
Yeah, absolutely. And also too, I wanted to just show this little clip because I did have it. This is
And I had something to do. You really believe I would do that to you? What made you even think
look
that?
at her stonewalling her.
What's a really bad space?
I don't know you. And she's sitting up here like y'all don't even know me well enough after 10 years to know that I wouldn't do that to you.
You know I would do that to you.
Bitch, Jackie, out of here. Sorry, it's a chop.
Whew, that was a lot. That was a lot.
It's a chop for me.
That was a lot.
That is it for that. But I'm telling you, that shit had me livid.
A lot. It was a lot.
Let's go ahead and get into the rating.
I'm giving it.
I give it a 9.5. It was
8.5.
it was good for me.
You know, it was a good part one.
Absolutely. It was a good 8.5. Okay, I'm gonna give it a 9.5. Because I mean I think maybe I have an experience that will contribute more to the conversation. Like I said, it was gonna be a rant for me.
Yeah.
What I went through.
I understand. I have had medical issues. I have been in and out of hospitals before. I have had multiple surgeries before. And I'm a big advocate for patient care. I'm very strict and picky about which doctor I see. I've had doctors neglect me and make mistakes. So trust me, I understand where you're coming from for sure.
Yeah.
I get it. It's something that I fear. It's something that I fear for my future.
We all should fear. I mean, if that's what a Black woman is saying about us.
Well, it was a good part one. Um, should
I
be
enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I mean, it made me mad, but the thing about these shows is if you get me to talk about it,
yeah.
we have a conversation
The
about it.
conversation was being
There's
had.
something there. So
Exactly.
yeah, yeah.
So it was definitely
Not no a personal attack, but I do feel like her in her position and her platform, that's very irresponsible. And I felt like them making her the victim in this particular situation was no. No, she needed to take accountability. And I felt like she did the same thing that she did in her first video. And she so maybe the second video didn't even mean nothing because all she wants people to do is send her teddy bears and chocolates and call her every day.
Whew.
All right, girl. So yeah, we had a good time tonight.
It's a lot of good
Y'all make
conversation.
sure y'all are liking the video. Like, subscribe. Monique Nicole. Oh, let me take that down so we can get our names up there. If y'all like to send us a donation, it's Nita the Diva with 2 A's on Cash App, and it's Mo to the 13 for Monique Nicole. But you make sure you like the video. That's a free and easy way to support the channel.
Exactly.
Make sure you like, subscribe to everybody's channel, and you make sure you come back and join us next week.
Yes, please, y'all. And if y'all have other friends that love reality TV and watch shows, send it to them.
Right. She just tried to preserve her rep. It's okay. I got it. I got it. Oh, thank you, Monique.
Great live. Thank you, girl. Thank y'all so much for showing us support, our loyal
I love y'all.
group. We really appreciate y'all. You know, we really appreciate y'all. I can't say it enough.
Yes.
Y'all
We're
make
missing Inga tonight. Inga
I messaged her, but she must be busy.
She might be on another live.
Yeah.
But yeah, Miss Kira, the Bell Perspective. Hopefully she'll catch the replay. She was here earlier. She said she was here for Married to Medicine, but she's not here. Oh, we got a new person in the chat, Dominique Johnson. Hey, boo. I appreciate you coming by. Make sure you come back, subscribe, all that good stuff. LW. And I know is Bondi and them going live tonight? I know they go live at
I don't know.
nights. So I understand. Make sure you just catch it on the replay. I'm actually going to chop and screw this up because I thought it was an excellent live tonight. So
It was very good.
Will be doing that because I went the fuck off. So.
You went in, girl. You ham turkey grits, girl. You went off.
Right. Daria was here. Everybody was here. LSW. I appreciate you. Not Inga in the streets, girl. All right, y'all. But we're gonna come back. Monique Nicole will be hosting next week unless she has.
I mean, I always let you know a couple days ahead of time, so I'll let you know.
But we will definitely be back, y'all. Next week, catch us. We definitely got to get into this reunion part 2, baby. So
yeah, should be very interesting.
We'll be there. All right, y'all.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Love y'all.